Properties are meant to be passed into a component as static information or static functionality, where the component itself is never going to change that property. When a component's going to change something, what we want to use is state rather than properties, and we can kick that off by using get initial state, which is a built-in method for all components, and that is going to return our initial state. Now it's going to be an object, and we're going to use this key of txt, and we're going to say this is my state text. And then down here where we use it in our JSX, rather than saying this.props.text, all we need to do is say this.state.text, load that up in the browser, and there we go, there's our state text. Once we've gotten our initial state in place for our component, we can begin to change that state in order to update our UI. So what I'm going to do here is create a method called updateText, and inside of that I'm going to use this.setState, and then we just pass in the state that we want to change. Now our state right now just has one item, but let's say it also had, you know, a key of ID with the value of 0. When we use set state, we just need to pass in the key that we want to change. So in our case, I'm going to set it to, what we're going to do is we're going to create an input for this. So there's our event, which we'll handle in the input. So event.target.value. And then down here in our code, or in our JSX, let's get that input on the screen. Type of text. And then we're just going to have a handler for onChange. And we're going to set that to this.updateText. And I think we're good. Let's try this out. So here's our input field, and as I type, you can see it's updating the state. So it's taking the value from the input field and adding that to the text value in our state.